I've been tinkering with the Kumu Partial Views feature for the last couple of days, and it seems as though in many instances it may allow me to actually avoid creating a presentation from a relationship model to use to do a voiceover of the model itself. The partial views feature can be put together in several ways, though what it actually enables is to go ahead and say that you use the showcase feature to take some portion of the model and sort of bring that into almost a focus, but not the same as focus, because when you focus, you sort of eliminate the view of everything else. This just sort of dims everything else except what you're showcasing. So you go ahead and identify segments of the model that you want to showcase, and then you use the controls to toggle the view, and there are several options that you can use to define how you put that control together. But the way that it seems like I want to use it is if I expand the Kumu project window to where the view, this part of it, so I am eliminating the top part of the Chrome window that has the URL and all the other pieces of utility to it, and then go ahead and hide this and do a zoom to fit and maybe take it down one and up one. I find that works quite well. Oftentimes the zoom to fit will make it too large for the window, but if I zoom out and zoom in, it seems to be just about right. So with what I set up, I now have two partial views, this one for exponential growth, which shows this, and the rest of it is still there on the right but dimmed, and this will go ahead and show the rest of it, and dim the first part of it. So I can go ahead and simply bring this model up, click on this, and talk about this part of the model. I typically unfold a model loop by loop by loop because that's the way that it seems most appropriate to tell the story. If I have to unfold it piece by piece by piece, I probably end up doing a presentation. But this works well, and if someone comes to this project and wants to go ahead and use the partial views, they can simply, well, because I'm using the popovers feature to actually display the text, the descriptions associated with the components, if they have any question about the pieces of the relationship, they can mouse over them and read the text. And if this were a much larger model, that if you show the partial view and you can't read the pieces, you can always use the backslash key on the keyboard to bring this into a zoom to fit. So you're just looking at that piece which has been selected for the partial view, and then if you unselect it and do another backslash, is back to the appropriate part of the model, select the other part for partial view and do a backslash, and you get the rest of the model, so it's visible and someone can mouse over it. The part that's not obvious is using the backslash key. It's one of the shortcuts to do it to do a zoom to fit. I think I would like an option that allowed me to build the zoom to fit into the partial views if I wanted to use it, though for what I intend to do with it, this works quite well because I'm not mousing over the pieces or mousing around to do the zoom to fit. I can do it sort of transparently on the keyboard while I'm talking about the pieces. So I found this pretty interesting, and I'll see how it develops in the future. Bye.